It was satisfying. What I did was I fixed the brake. It was all, we took the brake off, right, and it was all clogged with mud, and then I cleaned it all and oiled all the pivot points and gave it all a little white. Look at that, it's not seized. Oh, so satisfying, really quite nice. Anyway, join me at Central Station. Oh, I've lost the bolt. And a little bit of a problem there with it. That's not a problem. See, a little bit of the oxidization and electrolysis, isn't it? Two dissimilar metals fusing together. We tried to pull it out, but it's a bit buggered, so I might have to replace that. But it's this. See, this is I was talking last night about this, right? You get to you get to a point where you become really anal, like David Beckham organising his socks in just like the perfect manner. So this is, I can see myself getting, it's one extreme to the other. I was saying before, I hate cleaning the bike, I hate servicing it, and that's actual bullshit. See, sometimes, do you not find, sometimes it's the things that you don't think you'll enjoy that you end up really enjoying. You know, the fear, or not the fear, but the thought of something is horrific, and then you do it and it's actually the best thing you could have ever done. Well, I've had many moments like that in life, and it's worth pushing through, isn't it? Pushing through the pain, pushing through the prejudices, pushing through the misperceptions, pushing through the darkness, pushing through the, you know, the insecurities and all that sort of thing. Put in your comments below, have there been any times yourself where you felt like you really dreaded something? It ended up being really good, you know. But anyway, speaking on the point about cleaning the bike, it's like I didn't really like doing it, but actually when you get into it, you go, oh, I actually fucking love it. It was it's basic psychology. It was the feeling of letting things fester that then projected itself onto the bad feeling, and then you projected that bad feeling onto the thing itself. It found itself an object, didn't it, that bad feeling? And we misaligned, we mischaracterized the problem as being the thing itself, when actually it was the fact that we weren't doing it. You know, that speaks to the anxiety thing. Anxiety is a built-in thing, isn't it? It's there sometimes to tell us something. Well, it is there to tell us something. It's there to tell us there may be a problem. And in this case, it was like, we need to take action. That's the problem. I'm feeling like I want to get things done. So it's, you know, celebrate the small victories. So we got the brake done, and it's beautifully. Look at this. It's a lovely colour as well. It actually matches that. Look, it's kind of like a bronzy kind of metallic-y. It's not black, so it's quite nice. Just cleaning that up. So we tried to pull that out. This is what I'm saying about, like, when you go, oh, I'm determined to try and salvage this little piece, you know, and then you get really anal and you'll keep all the little bits, and then it becomes like polish and clean the space, organise everything beautifully, and then we'll probably get into alphabetizing things. And but again, like I was saying about the guitar luthier, you know, the guy's cleaned up all the marks inside and he's made it look beautiful inside. No one will ever see it, but he'll know. And that speaks to the personal pride, isn't it, that we feel when we do things to a high standard. So we're not at that high standard yet, but, you know, it's just like that kind of thing of like right, fuck it all, black right now, boom, right, new start, throw it out, do things differently. And one of the things that we'll be doing differently, we've only got, right, 11:04. The train is at platform 11. We've only got 10 minutes. Right, make it count, right? So, countdown to go with the Commonwealth Games. Did I ever tell you about the time when I rode with Graham O'Brien at the Graham O'Brien Sportive? Right, I fell off, right? He comes along and he kind of slowed down a bit to check I was alright. And I started spouting all this, woe is me, oh, poor me kind of thing. I wasn't quite crying, but almost, you know, because I'd fallen off. And he looked at me like, get up, you fucking pussy, you know, and then just went on. Does that speak to the kind of being around the quality people, and you go, and I think I need to up my game here, I think I need to man up, you know. So I continually do that on a continual basis, you know, in order that we can move things on. But anyway, in terms of the riding the Graham O'Brien Sportive, it's quite a few years ago. Here's one. So what I did was, it's a 70 mile, it's like a race, but it's a sportive, so you all ride it. like it's just a bike run, it's not a race, it's all loads of, you pay money and you get to ride with Graham O'Brien. And I chatted with him for fucking ages. Again, it was glorious, picked his brains, maybe he picked my brains, how do you know, you know what I mean, so I practiced the Sportive one day. I cycled all the way up to Ayrshire, rode the 70 miles I think, and then rode back, and that was like 100, it was like 200 odd miles, 190 odd, 93 miles, something crazy like that. And looking back, that was the start of the kind of, that stoked the fire, and gave the idea of doing the ultra 200 mile bike ride. So, and the rest was history, because I did that shit, didn't I? But in terms of the riding the Sportive, I was talking to Graham O'Brien, and I was cycling along with him at one point, and I was saying, I couldn't, frustrated, I couldn't keep up with that group. And Graham goes, oh well, the guy in that front group who could well have been multiple Scottish road race champion Graham McGarrity, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was. Graham was saying, he was a Commonwealth, well, he's an ex-Commonwealth Games rider, he'd be doing well to keep up with him, kind of. So, you know what I mean. The Sportive technically wasn't a race, but a lot of the people in the group, the guys at the front, were treating it as a race, and I was like frustrated I couldn't keep up with the group. Another time I couldn't keep up with the group was in the Raiders 3-day, and I really was feeling quite strong. And the third day, and I was like in a group up that one of the early climbs. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm holding it with these guys. This is cool. I'm in a good group. And then of course we went downhill, kept going, and then I was with a group of about 9 or 10 men. I just could not, right at the back of the group, could not keep up with them. I was like, Dave, you've got fucking work to do. You want to be good? Well, you've had a taste of riding with top quality people. Get to work. And I think that's what we're going to do today. Yeah, with my insert your war bullet analogies, the bullet, Flying Scotsman, the bullet train, insert your war analogies and military artillery analogies, firing the pistons in, with a,